All right, so here we see the gaming setup in the living room, and if you guys have been listening to the Better Gaming Bureau, we've been kind of talking pretty nasty about what the current state of gaming is and who the major players are, and of course we have the Xbox 360, you know, of course my system of the current gen winner. We also have the PS3, of course, which I think dropped the ball in a very major way outside of first-person titles, but that's neither here nor there. We are here for a very special day. Now, we had talked on the podcast about what we were and weren't going to do, and it's time for me to insert my foot into my mouth, which we won't do here because I can't stretch, but it's time to say goodbye to Mr. PS3 because he's going down to the basement. It's time to say hello to something that's over here. So why don't we come follow over here and see what we've got in this giant red box.
Can I interject for a second?
Please do.
Who has the best wife in the entire world?
Man, that's going to be top 3, maybe multiple choice. I would say I've probably got
Mm-hmm.
the best wife.
Yeah.
Somebody said, let's get in the car and go to Target because the internet says that they have WiiUs. And never, ever disputing what's on the internet, we went there and sure enough, they didn't have them. Though.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
My wife grabs my phone, shows the employee, hey, says they have them here. Where are they at? Yeah, we don't have them. So, jokingly, she says, why don't we go to the next closest Target that has it? Now, we wind up going to the next closest Target that has it, which is 20 to 25 miles away, so we're driving there. Actually, she has me call, and I call and they say that they have it, and I thought that there was some sarcasm there. But the guy said, no, you know, which one do you want? We've got them both. So we start getting there, we start getting close, we're on the highway, and then I look up at the GPS, and the name of the street that it's on is Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Now, if anybody lives in any major cities, we know what MLK means in terms of the neighborhoods that street is generally in. So we started coming up with ideas as to why they would or would not have the system there. We get in, and sure enough, they have a couple of the white systems kind of, you know, locked up but still out in plain view, and we said we wanted the better version, and the young man went in the back, and
bingo!
We've got the 32 gigabyte deluxe set edition of the WiiU, and because my wife loves me so much, we also have New Super Mario Bros. U, probably the must-have launch title for the Wii U. If you don't own one of those other 2 systems, then there are other titles at launch you may want to get. Batman Arkham City Armored Edition is definitely worth getting. Black Ops 2 is probably worth getting. Assassin's Creed 3 is probably worth getting. But this is my must-have, of course, to paraphrase the great Shipwreck. Nintendo is only giving me a new venue to play Mario on. So, let's see what's inside this box here. Unlike the Vita unboxing, I actually have a knife handy-dandy, and sure enough, this one doesn't need a knife. So, since I've seen one of these unboxing videos, I know that there are actually 2 trays in here, and to be careful. So, on tray number 1, we've got Nintendo Land, and Big Red NY and I actually played a couple of these games at the New York Comic Con. Most notably, we played Luigi's Ghost Mansion, which is a Pac-Man-esque game, which is a ton of fun. And we talked about this on the podcast, so Melly and I are looking forward to playing some of these games. Now you see they've got Go Solo, Battle It Out, and Team Up. So this will actually get a lot of good use. If everybody remembers the Wii Sports that was packed in with the original Wii, was probably the most played game on that system. We got a bunch of French and English and Espanol instructions there for you, for all of our bi- and trilingual peoples. This is a stand for the system, so you can either have it vertically or horizontally.
Isn't this the first system to actually get an HDMI cable included?
Look at the big brain on Brad. Melanie understands that this is the first pack-in HDMI cable of any system.
That's a pretty big deal.
For Nintendo to do it.
Yeah.
You know, the big N, the people that decided, nobody wants high definition, we can just put out standard definition after the 360 and the PS3. And they were right, nobody wanted it, but they do want it. So here's the charging stand for the tablet. So I'm pretty sure, yep, you put it in there, and this way it plugs into the bottom, and you can have it standing up vertically while you charge it. What is in here? Or this is actually the standing pad. I think this is for charging. Yep, because there's a little mini HDMI cable to charge it with,
Okay.
and this is probably just for storage to have it standing up.
Okay.
Then, of course, we have the super annoying sensor bar that
Always falls off our TV.
always falls off the TV. Maybe there's a stand in here for it.
Maybe that was the stand.
Maybe this is the stand. Well, we'll certainly find out. It doesn't look like it, but we will find out.
Or the 2-year-old will grab it.
Yes, we have a massive, massive power brick. Surprisingly, half the size of the original Xbox 360's power brick, but still gigantor. That is a huge, huge charger. I'm guessing this is for the touchpad.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it for that half O box. Ooh, this thing is not light. So let us pull out this first. Wrapped in 100% American-made styrofoam paper. We have the 32 gig black glossy Nintendo Wii U. Doubtfully made in America. But you know, those Japanese make a good product. So, here she is. Let's see, the disc goes in... There we go. Wii U. Alright, so what do we got? We probably got ports for controllers here. Nope. SD card, 2 HDMI cables. I'm guessing you could probably charge the tablet here, but eject button, power on and off button, sync button for syncing up the wireless tablet. But again, this is the 32 gig, and not to talk bad about people, but if you were going to buy one of these two systems, I don't know why you wouldn't buy this one if it's available. First of all, the game is $60 by itself. The system is only $50 more, plus there's 4 times the memory. Kind of seems like a no-brainer to me, but it's black, it matches the 360, it matches the PS3. Although my 360 is a matte black, my PS3 is a glossy finish, and so is this. So they do match. So, not too much bigger than the original Wii, but definitely much heavier. And now, of course, this is the reason why Nintendo made the system. And it is a lovely little black touchscreen controller. Okay, so there you go. It's got the front-facing camera, as you can see. It's got the home button TV control, which is very neat. This is a big selling point because this can be used as a universal remote for your cable box, your TV. I'm pretty sure you can turn your oven on and off, certainly surveillance equipment, so definitely worth using. Some crosshairs, some analog sticks. In the back you see you've got triggers, you've got bumpers, you've got your AV adapter charger on top, you've got headphones on top. There is no rear-facing camera, which is fine. I don't see much of a need for it. That's actually interesting. There's a little screw-in hole there. So I wonder what Nintendo's got planned for that. That's interesting. It's threaded. So we'll see what Nintendo has to do with that. But there's your big HDMI cable there. So actually, this is an AC adapter on the top, and this is probably for the stand on the bottom. Let's see if I am correct there. Lily says no, and Lily is right. It fits in there, but... oh, okay, I see. It's a contact charger. There you go. So it hits these two little metal bars when it sits in there. Can we see that? You got the little pop-up buttons. So it looks like it's a contact charger when it sits in. So when it does sit in, let's see, does it snap in place? There we go. So it sits right there, and then the plug goes into the bottom, and there you go. Talking to my wife, all excited on the drive home, of course, the benefit of some of these titles is that you can play the full version of the game on the tablet. And, you know, name-dropping, listening to the Giant Bombcast, one of the guys got home after the midnight launch, didn't feel like plugging it into his TV, so he just plugged the system into the wall, turned this on, boom, there you go. He was able to play New Super Mario Bros. Wii in bed, and I guarantee that's what I'm going to be doing tonight also. So, that being said, we can hear the video is over alarm coming from upstairs, but stay tuned for some written impressions on the Wii U. We'll be doing some multiplayer Nintendo Land, some single-player New Super Mario Bros. U, hopefully not multiplayer New Super Mario Bros. U, because let me tell you, the person carrying the camera is horrible at that game. It's fun, but man, does she suck at that game. But Mario Kart. She is a good partner, and she is a good opponent. So, thanks for tuning into the unboxing video. As always, you can see this and many other articles and videos on bgbureau.com. Check into VG Confidential. That's on iTunes and also on the website. So, this is Swarrior and his wife Melanie, so thanks for watching.